Hello, Russian friends. How are you? So the journey continues. What are we going to talk about today? Today we're going to talk about the adjective. What is an adjective? Well, you heard of nouns. That usually refers to like objects um, or places. For example, car. That's a noun. Well, what if you want to say something about that car? Okay. You could say, nice car, красивая машина. So, красивая, the thing that tells you how the car is, that's an adjective. Cool. Um, so let's see what do Russian adjectives look like. So I'm gonna go to my whiteboard here. Okay, there it is. Share. So adjectives. The Russian adjective is basically functions to tell you how a noun is like. For example, nice, beautiful, car. So we call that a noun. And this is the adjectives. There's one adjective here, beautiful, and there's another one, right? Cool. Okay, so how do you recognize an adjective? Okay, so usually Russian adjectives. There are several kinds of Russian adjectives. There are the ones that end in a hard stem, and I'm going to tell you what the heck is a stem. Those that end in a soft stem, those that end in gu, ku, ku, and those that end in shu, shu, zhu, and chu. Okay? So in this lesson, we're all going to talk about the Russian adjectives end in a stem. Okay. So what is a stem? A stem is, my Russian friends, Russian language friends. It is something like this. So let's talk about adjectives with hard stems. Okay, so let's take something like надежная, надежная, машина. So that means a reliable car, Okay, so that's the adjective right here. So what does they look like? Well, they have this ending here. You're going to recognize the adjective by the fact that it has this double letter ending, aya, and it also has a stem. So think of the Russian adjective and Russian words in general like a leaf, maybe, or like a branch. Okay, so you got you got the branch. Okay. And we'll call that a stem. So that's the stem. And then we have a leaf attached to the branch. And there's a leaf. And these leaves can be different colors depending on what you're trying to do with that word. So the stem, let's add in one more leaf here. What am I going to add it? I'm just going to add it like this. It's kind of, this leaf has a really long stem, or whatever. Okay, so what I was saying was that, so you have in this adjective, надежная, надежная, yeah, you have a stem and you have an ending. So the stem is the надежная plus a ending that could look different ways. Not could be and an aya, could be uy, it could be uy like this, uy. So it just really depends what, this depends on the case. Case number, gender. So these things are gonna vary. The leaves, which I call them, they're attached to the stem, right? So for example, if you want to write instead of so you have надежная машина, so that's a feminine, so the noun modifies the adjective, right? You probably know that. So since the feminine is, the noun is feminine here, singular, then the adjective has to be feminine singular. So how do you know? Because they change all the time. So if you had like a masculine noun, like let's say stole, table, all right, that's masculine, singular, stole. You would change the ending to uy, надежный стол, надежный stole. So I took the stem, remember the stem? I got the stem here. And then I attach it to a new leaf or ending. Okay. Make the phrase reliable table. Okay. So what are the endings now? So that's how you put together adjectives. But the thing is that you have to learn these endings, right? And I think it's best that you memorize them. So what are they? So I'm just going to give you for the singular, for masculine, for feminine, and neuter. So I'm going to give you masculine, neuter, feminine, singular adjective endings. Hard. Okay, so let's not forget that we're only talking about the hard endings, right? So let's remember that. So then you have the nominative case, you have the accusative case, you have the genitive case, you have the prepositional case, you have the dative case, and you have the instrumental case. Yikes, a lot of cases. Sorry. So then you have, let's say use the adjective nowy, new, because it's shorter than odiożny. Okay, so in masculine singular nominative, you have nowy, y ending, where the stem is nov, and the ending is y. Then, for accusative, you have nov, same stem, same ending if it's a non-living object, but if it's a living thing, it'd be ovo, okay? And it's same for genitive. So, я видел нового человека. I saw a new man. And so he's animate, he's a living thing. So you have to use ovo. But it was something that was not living, like stol. You can say, я вижу, I see новый стол. I see a new table. So this would be for inanimate things, and this for animate things, like people, animals, and for objects, inanimate. All right. So, but the genitive is similar to the accusative in that case. Then you have prepositional, and the ending there be no vom. Novom. Then for dative, you're going to have novomu. Novomu. So it's sort of similar like preposition, but you have u. In instrumental, say no vim. No vim. So novomu. Novom. No. Okay. So you have to memorize these because it's like something like nothing you've seen in English. So, and it has to be, you have to think about case in Russian. So then for neuter nouns would be, the ending would be novoye. Accusative would be the same, novoye. And the same case if you have an animate noun, then you're going to have again novovo, novovo. And it's pronounced vo, it's not go. And prepositional is going to be the same, same, same. Now for feminine, it's going to be a little different. Oops, I did not want to do that. Let's erase, 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 erase. I don't need that line. Erasing, 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 erasing. Okay, let's go back to the pen here. Where's my pen? And so for feminine, you have the ending no vaya, no vaya, no vaya. So in masculine, you have no v. In neuter, you have no voye. And feminine ending for nominative for the subject, novaya. Okay. So then for accusative, you're going to have novuyu, uyu. Then for genitive, you're going to have novoi. Prepositional novoi. And this is where it gets cool, that the ending for all the other cases beyond the accusative in feminine singular do not change, which is really cool. Yay! Russian gave us a nice gift. The fact that the case ending for the adjective does not change. Okay? And then for, now you have plural nouns. And then so you need plural adjectives. So I'm going to create a section here, plural adjective endings, hard. It's gonna go like this. So for nominative, it's going новые. У меня новые штаны. I have new pants. Новые. For accusative, it's gonna be again the same. Genitive and accusative are the same for living, animate. It's going to be новых. Я видел новых людей. I saw new people for some reason. Prepositional would be новых as well. Dative is going to be, I'm running out of space here. Dative is going to be новым. And instrumental is going to be новыми. Новыми. So there you go. This was the adjective, Russian adjective. These are the endings for the hard ending, okay? The hard ending, because then you have soft endings of adjectives. And then you have other special cases when the stem ends in g, or hu, or shu, or zhu. But I didn't talk about those. I talked about the most common ending, which is the hard ending. Okay? Cool. See you next time.